What's good, YouTube? Guys, this is my first YouTube video. I'm so excited, guys. I should start off, as you can see by the title, this is a get to know me video. I have a couple of questions written down. Unfortunately, I can't use my phone, so I had to use paper and pen. So let's get right into the video. So first off is introduce myself. My name is Minna. I am 22, born in September on the 14th. I'm originally from the island St. Martin, born and raised. Shout out to all my islanders, my Caribbean people. I'm currently living in Florida. Excuse me. I'm living in Tallahassee, going to school. I'm in college, guys, about to graduate. So yeah, that's about it, I think. Why did I start this YouTube channel? I am very to myself, as you could see by my username. Is that what it's called? My YouTube name? I am an introvert. I am extremely shy. I spend all my time at home. I don't have a lot of friends, and I don't do a lot of talking to people. I don't like it. But I'm trying to branch off. I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to find new hobbies, and I thought this would be a good one, a good way to get my voice out there, in the sense that I already don't speak often. So I guess I'm working on how I talk to an audience. So yeah, I think my teachers would be really proud of me, because I don't ever do presentations when it's due to class or whatever. I don't like doing it. I usually find my way out of it, thankfully. So yeah, this is a good way, a good outlet for me. Okay, next question. What can you expect from my channel? This channel is mainly commentary. I'm gonna be doing commentary on animes, TV shows, and movies. I'm gonna do mainly that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything else yet. It's probably because I have a lot of ideas of commentary wise, but nothing else as in anything other than that certain content. So yeah, basically you guys are gonna just watch shows and animes and movies with me. For those who've never seen a commentary channel, I basically just watch shows and you guys watch it with me, and I make comments or a little review or whatever. Guys, I'm not hilarious, I'm not a comedian, and it's just me being honest. I think it'll be fun, at least for me. I'll enjoy myself, so hopefully you guys do too. I will be the one usually doing the commentary, but there will be group reactions. My sister and my brother-in-law, as well as maybe my mom, likely, and my younger brothers might join me once in a while. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. That's, I think, all I wanted to talk about, introducing myself and introducing my channel. Guys, please bear with me. I'm really new to YouTube, never done any kind of video like this, and I'm anxious like all the time. So if my voice shakes or you hear me mumble, please excuse that, because it's just me being nervous and worried that people are going to actually see my face and see me talking. So please excuse that. So yeah, the bonus, I wrote down some recommendations / a little review on some animes, TV shows, and movies I've already watched this year. Some of my favorites, actually. So hopefully you guys take heed, all my anime fans. Anime is gonna last. Save the best for last. So let's start out with shows. So number one, I wrote down Lucifer. Lucifer is, to me, a romantic comedy. It very detective like, and oh shoot, I should have said spoilers. There might be spoilers. Hopefully I don't say anything that spoils the show for anyone, but warning. So Lucifer is a detective romance. The devil, as you could hear in the name and the title. Well, he gradually falls in love with this woman named Chloe Decker, a detective with a kid and an ex-husband, and it's a really interesting premise. I really loved it. I love the season that just came out. I can't wait for the final season. I'm so sad. I've been writing with this show for a very long time. Not since the beginning, no, but for a very long time. So, next one. Okay, I'm embarrassed to talk about this one, but I know I'm not the only one 20 and older that watched this show and fangirl the whole way through. And I am talking about Netflix's Julie and the Phantoms. Guys, when I tell you I know all the songs, I know all the songs. It was such a great show. The chemistry between the cast, it was great. It's basically about this girl. Her mom died, unfortunately. She liked to sing. Excuse me. She liked to sing and stuff like that. But you know, she lost that drive when her mom died. And she meets these three boys, but there's a catch. These boys are like, I can't remember, was it like 20 years old, older than her, in the sense that they died 20 years ago. I think it's 20 years ago. Excuse me if I'm wrong. But a very long time ago. I think her mom was young during that time, so they were probably around the same age. And Julie's like 16, so maybe like 16, 17 years ago, I don't know. Yeah, the show is really good. Great music. It's a musical directed by Kenny Ortega, who directed High School Musical, so you know it's lit. The show is so romantic without being too sexual, because obviously it's kind of a kid show, or should I say a teen show. It's just really good. So yeah, that's the second one. Another recommendation. Oof, the one I watched. This one I have been watching from the very beginning. It's She-Ra. It's on Netflix, guys. Watch this show. It's a cartoon or animation, and it's really good. There's a lot of action, a lot of romance. Not a lot, but they tease you with it, and if you watch it till the end, you'll see who gets together. It's really cool. I didn't think I would like it, and some episodes I thought I was like, but it was actually really good. I really enjoyed it from beginning to end, and yeah, it's basically, I didn't even say what it's about. It's about this girl who was basically with the bad guys, and who were against princesses. Really girly, I thought it was. With the princesses thing. But she goes over to the good side. She tries to get her friend to go over to the good side, but her friend felt betrayed, and unfortunately for her friend did a lot of bad stuff to her new friends, and so on, so on, so on. Okay, next one. This one, I don't think it came out, the last season came out this year, but I watched it this year. I don't know what was the hold up with me. I think I was waiting for it to come on Netflix, but I'm talking about The Good Place. Guys, I bawled at the ending. It was so sweet and so sad. It was sad to see the characters go. So for those that don't know, The Good Place is talking about basically but spoiler, it's not really The Good Place. They find out eventually. What's her name? What's the main character's name? What's her name? How could I forget? The main character, the girl. She's blonde and stuff. Why can't I remember her name? Anyways, Eleanor, that's it. Eleanor. Her name is Eleanor, and she wasn't a really good person. So she realizes that the place she called The Good Place, she's currently thinking is The Good Place, she doesn't belong there. So She gets the help of her soulmate, her soulmate Chidi, and together they try to make Eleanor good, in a sense. Yeah, learning about philosophy and stuff, and it progressed to a lot of romantic scenes, but the show is so funny, guys. It's hilarious. Okay, so next show on the list, guys, this has to be, next to Lucifer, my favorite show of the year, and that's Umbrella Academy. So for fans of the show Umbrella Academy, you guys have to know who my favorite character is. Yes, yes, it's Klaus. This show is amazing. It's full of comedy and action and suspense. It keeps me on my toes. Basically, a rundown of the show: the world is ending. Five, who is the one that tells his siblings. Okay, let me start from the beginning. I'm not saying it right. In the very beginning, a guy, a billionaire, goes around the world and buys these kids that were born on the same day. I think what they all had in common was the fact that their mothers didn't start the day pregnant. It's weird, I know, but it's really good. So they didn't start the day pregnant and eventually just became pregnant out of the blue and had these kids who grew up to be powerful. And the billionaire like literally bought them from their parents, offering them their price amount or whatever. And these kids have like powers and stuff. Each individual is unique. Season 2 of Umbrella Academy came out this year, and let me tell you, guys, it was better than season 1. I'm not explaining it right. I'm not doing the show justice. I don't want to spoil everything or anything because I feel like if I say too much, then the show mightn't be as good. I might reveal too much secrets, but definitely you guys should put it on your watch list. Movies to watch that I really enjoyed. Old Guard is basically these people that can die. Yeah. It's filled with action. I'm trying not to make this video too long, by the way. It's filled with action. It's yeah, that's basically it. Action filled, action packed. I wish I remembered the actress's name, but she bossed that role. It was real good. Next one is Enola Holmes. I thought this movie was so good. It was so sweet and I don't know. It was cute and it was a little sad in certain areas or whatever, but it wasn't like boo-hoo, boo-hoo. And it had a little romance. It was really cute. It was one of my favorites this year. Justice League Dark. It's Dark Apocalypse World War. Apocalypse War. Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. Guys, this is an animation for everyone that doesn't know me. You may not know the fact that I am a Superman fan. I am a Superman fan, guys. I'm sorry, Marvel lovers. I do love Marvel's cinematic universe. I go crazy for Wolverine. Hugh Jackman. His role as Wolverine is iconic, and I was so sad to see him end it. I grew up watching this man, produce cars out of his hands. So yeah, but ultimately, although DC's universe isn't as good cinematically, I do love the comics. Not that I've read a lot, but I grew up on the animation series, and I am a big fan of Superman. I love how that rhymes. But yeah, this one was shocking, to say the least. I really enjoyed. Filled with action. Wow, it was unexpected. My camera cut out, y'all. But as I was saying, I'm a big Superman fan, and the animation is really good. It's really shocking in the beginning of this movie. It has a lot going on, but it's really good. I really enjoyed it. it was the end of that universe. I think that's how you say it, because there's New 52 and a whole lot of. Next movie. The movie Spontaneous was really good. It was sad and touching, and the comedy, the dark humor is to die for. No? Okay. For those who have watched it, I know you guys love the romance and cried when that part happened. Don't want to spoil it too much, but basically these seniors are on the cusp of graduation. I'm not sure if it started right at the beginning of the school year or not, but it someone exploded. They just, and everyone's freaking out because apparently it's contagious, and others start to explode, and the cycle continues. I feel like a lot of people aren't watching this movie, and it's so good. I haven't heard about it being talked about enough, I should say. So guys, if you're watching this, please go ahead and watch this movie. It's awesome. No, it's not the last one. Oh, it is the last one. Guys, don't laugh at me. This is another cheesy one, but it's The Kissing Booth 2. It's not a cinematic masterpiece or anything, and it isn't God's gift of romance in any way, but God, I feel a sense of nostalgia every time I watch The Kissing Booth, or in this case, the second movie of Wattpad, my teen years, where I would read about the dramatic boyfriend and some weird fanfic, or that's basically the reason I love the Kissing Booth movies. It's really good in that sense. I love cheesy movies. I can't help it. It's my guilty pleasure. And book adaptations are not always good. Sometimes they need to stay in the book, but it's really interesting to see such large or maybe small books condensed into a TV show or a movie. So I really enjoy that part of it, or whatever. Now we're done with movies. So guys, you know what time it is. Yes, for all my weebs out there, it's time for the anime recommendations. Guys, the first one I like to talk about, I watched this year. Oh, guys, I loved this show. The Promise Neverland. It had me on my edge of my seat the whole entire time. I loved the mystery. I loved the suspense. I loved the betrayal. For those who know what I'm talking about, and oh my god, it made you feel bad for the villains. Oh god. Mom, can we just talk about a great character, a great villain? You get this evil person and you think, yeah, they're evil and they're sellouts or whatever, and they're more complex than that. All villains have an origin story, and Mom has hers. This show is really good. It's about these kids. I immediately thought they were orphans, which they kind of are. They all have the same mom. But turns out, guys, I'm trying to get away from the glare of the sun. It's killing me right now. I have to close my blinds a little bit. So sorry if the lighting gets a little weird, a little dark. The sun was literally attacking my eye. So yeah, Promise Neverland is such a good show. I watched it with my sister. I think this is my sister's one of her first anime she actually sit down and watched, and she really enjoyed it too. So anyone new to anime that wants to check out their first anime, I'm not sure if this should be your first, but it should definitely be on your list. Okay, next up, number 2, Mob Psycho. I absolutely loved, loved this anime. It, first of all, going in, I thought the drawing style was weird, and I was like, there's no one that's hot. Guys, I know I'm not the only girl that has anime boyfriends. I'm sorry, and I saw no potentials. Well, until Mob got angry, and then he gets a little spiky hair, and I was like, oh, okay. It was real comedic, and the anime centers around this Mob. His name is Mob. I'm sure that's not his real name, but that's how I remember it. It centers around his life and control. Basically, if he loses control of his emotions, if he gets too excited, too angry, frustrated, he risks exploding. Not in the spontaneous movie way, not like that, but the world would be in danger. But it's totally badass. It's so entertaining. I really enjoyed it. Okay, number 3. I finished this anime the other day, Darwin's Game. I'm so lucky to have found it. It was on another YouTube recommendation because I felt like I watched all the animes I wanted to watch, and I felt like there was nothing else for me to watch. I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way. But Darwin's Game is so good. It's basically this game where you kill people for money. Basically, you fight them. They could either surrender, or you could go all the way and you could, kill them. I think if they don't surrender and you don't kill them, but they lost, the game kills them. It's interesting. It's sad. I don't think this really has any comedy. It's basically a thriller, mostly action. There is powers in the play because the game, which is of course on a phone, gives out powers, and some people has the ability to control things. Others has the ability to predict, not the future exactly, but something like that. That's how I saw it, simply, to put it simply. Another power was teleportation. Yeah, check out Darwin's Game if you want an action anime, an overpowered character, because there's one. So next one. I really enjoyed this anime too. I also finished it the other day, right after Darwin's Game. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did, but I did. It's called Astra, Lost in Space. Basically, these kids are sent to a space camp in space on another planet because technology has advanced to that point, and they get there and they end up through some mysterious means into the middle of space. Basically, why I love this anime so much is because of the fact that it's full of adventure and full of heart. It's inspirational in the sense that you watch these characters suffer a lot through their childhood and change as they basically planet jump trying to get back home. It showed that you don't have to be blood to be family, and it was really sweet. So this is the last one, the rising of the shield hero. For some reason, I thought I wouldn't like this show. I put it off for a very long time. I've heard about it for a long time because I really love Isaki. I think it's called Iseki. I really love that type of anime. I don't know why I never gave this a chance, but I'm glad that I did because it was really good. As in Iseki, guys forgive me, but as in those types of anime, this guy is transported into another world where he is told that he needs to fix a problem, but he's giving the short end of the stick from the beginning. He's not liked. He's basically betrayed. His fellow people, they're not from his world, but from different versions of his world, they betray him in a sense, and it gets really dark really fast. but I really enjoy it. I really like the magic and the action and the story. So that's The Rising Shield Hero. Check it out, it's really good. My brother-in-law is actually watching it right now. I put him on, so hopefully you guys take the chance to. You know, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, taking the time out to watch this video till the end. If you've made it this far, I'm sorry if I'm pretty boring, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy what I have to offer and you stick with me. I know my accent could get a little distracting. If you can't understand me, I'm sorry. When I edit eventually, if I think I'm mumbling or my accent is too heavy, I'm gonna put subtitles. I have to learn how to do that first, but when I learn, I'm gonna do that. Guys, do not roast me on my editing because this is my first time around. I am trying. I am paying a hefty $20 for this editing thing, studio thing. So I hope you guys bear with me, bear with my content, and you enjoy this. So I thought I should come up with a name for anyone that decides to watch my videos consistently, for my subscribers, if I get any. And I had to go with my fellow introverts. Shout out to the people that are either shy or so introverted that they don't see a lot of people often, they don't talk to a lot of people often, they're just like me. Shout out to my extroverts too, because I know extroverts have their introverted moments. No person is just one thing. So I think I'm gonna just call my subscribers my fellow introverts. So if you have an introverted moment, okay. If you're feeling very introvert like, just hop on my channel and let's be introverts together. I should end the video here, but I want to plug my Wattpad stories. Down in the description box below, you'll find links to my Wattpad stories. Yes, I write on Wattpad, have been since I was about 12 or 13 years old. Yes, it's cliche, but for all those that like cliche stories, go ahead and read. It's called the Fate of Beryllium series, and the first one is Wolf Queen. The second book is Dragon Queen. It's basic, but it's good in my opinion, I guess. Check it out. I have another book called Heartbeat. It's about an assassin and how she goes about changing her life. But yeah, that's all for this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what you guys think. Don't be afraid to tell me the truth, and if you have any tips for me, go right ahead. No, don't be mean. I'm not saying be mean. I'm just saying nicely tell me what I'm doing wrong or what do you think I'm doing right. So that's it for today, guys. So goodbye, my fellow introverts. Have a great day. Yeah, like, subscribe, and deuces.